Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tasty Talks. Tasty Talks and crap walks. How are you guys doing today? I am here today and I wanted to have a conversation with you guys about men. And the topic of how you get a man is how you more than likely will lose a man. You know, some people say all is fair in love and war, and some people's desperation justifies their actions in their minds. You know, some people want what they want by any means necessary, and they don't care who they walk over to get it. They don't care who they tear down to get it. They don't care who they hurt to get it. They have no shame in their game. They have no embarrassment in their game whatsoever. It is what it is. And they don't care what you think, as long as they end up with what they want. That's all that matters to them. But what people don't realize is, and you know, some people don't think there's karma, or they just don't care about karma at all. Like, karma might totally miss you, and it might jump to your children. It might jump to your great grandchildren. And when you see your loved ones going through something and you're like, well, why are they going through that? It must be something they did. Now, it might be something that you did. You might have put that karma up on them. You inevitably will reap what you sow. And I don't care how people lie. I don't care how people convince themselves and they say they're standing within their truth. And if that truth is full of deception, I don't care what they tell people or the front that they put on. They ultimately will have to answer to God for that. And if you are the victim of someone doing you wrong, if you are the victim of someone cheating with your man, your husband, your spouse, your fiance, just lean on God and pray to Him and turn it over to Him and let Him know that you're going to allow Him to fight your battles. And you know, sometimes people think that they've done something by taking your man. You know, sometimes women don't realize that, you know, they see a man and they be like, oh, he's established. Oh, he looks good. Oh, he's smart. Oh, he's handsome. But they don't realize that the woman that stood behind him and with him is the one that put in all the hard work to make that man what he is. So when you think you're getting something, you're not really getting anything, because you're not going to put into that man what that woman put into him. Therefore, the foundation that you built your relationship on is going to crumble. You know, sometimes people look at a man and just think he's all of that in a bag of chips, and the woman that wants him don't know what the other woman is putting up with, what she's dealing with on a daily basis, what she had to instill into that man, what she had to speak into that man in order to get him where he is today. Behind every good man is a good woman. So if you see a man and you think he's good, it's not that he's good on his own, it's that his partner made him and enhanced him to be what he is. And ladies, after you do all the work, after you put up with that man for years, this is 100% why I feel like women sell themselves short by getting a man that you have to build a bear. You got to build that bear to make him into something, and then when you do that, he gets arrogant, he gets a big head, he gets disrespectful, he say he fell out of love with you, he don't love you anymore because now he's greater than he was when he met you. He don't need you anymore, and so now he can get what he considers to be a better catch. A younger catch, a youthful catch, a smarter catch, a wealthier catch, because you've built him up. And that's why I say when you build a bear, eventually that bear is going to leave because he doesn't appreciate what you've done for him. He doesn't appreciate what he's become with your assistance. He's not giving credit where credit is due. A lot of men want a helpmate, want a woman that does everything to help him become what he needs to become and what he should have already been. You don't need to get with a man that you have to build up to make into something. You can get with a man that you enhance what he already has. But when a man don't have nothing, he don't have his own house, he don't have his own car, he don't even have wisdom, then you're putting everything into him that you could be putting and instilling into yourself. Don't take away from you to complete someone else, and then once you complete them, they're gonna leave you empty. You want someone that is pouring just as much into you as you are pouring into them. And when these women come along after you have built the man, you done built the bear look good, the bear handsome, the bear groom. Now the bear got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. But when you met him, he ain't had no pot to piss in, no window to throw it out of, no motivation, no encouragement, no nothing. But now he looks good to them. Now, if they would have found him in the state that you found him in, they wouldn't have even been interested in a dude. They wouldn't have even talked to the dude. But now that he has arrived, and you built his confidence, they want him. And if a woman can take your man from you, if a woman can entice your man to do something that if he is a committed man, committed to God, committed to you, committed to the family, no woman can touch him. No woman can compare because he's grateful and he's appreciative and he knows the value in you. But when a man just come along for the ride to get what he could get out of you, oh yeah, he waiting on the next train to come. He waiting on the next train to come so he could get up out of Dodge. So when a woman comes along and snatch up your man, she did what she was supposed to do. And what I mean by that is all she did was presented an opportunity. And he accepted the opportunity. That's what a Jezebel gonna do. She gonna present the opportunity. And sometimes I'm not taking up for the woman. But sometimes it's not necessarily the woman's fault. Because sometimes these men go on the hunt. They're looking. They're enticing the woman. They're presenting themselves as being single. They're presenting themselves as being available. They're presenting themselves as being miserable. And sometimes the woman do not even know. I have been caught up in at least 2 situations where I've dated a married man and I did not know he was married. He lied from the beginning, you guys. He lied from the beginning. So sometimes there is an instance where you may look at the woman and you may think she's a man snatcher and a home breaker, but from the beginning, that man was deceptive. From the beginning, that man, outright lied and said he was single. He was not married. And so I am never going to fight another woman over a man. I don't care how much I love a man. I'm never going to fight another woman over a man. When it comes to matters of the heart, you guys, you don't play with people's feelings. And at the same token, when it comes to matters of the heart, you can't force anyone to love you, respect you, and put you on a pedestal that you deserve to be there. So if that's not something that's automatic, it's best that you release it so you can get what you deserve. Sometimes we're so vulnerable to men that we give them everything that they need and we get nothing in return. And that's why it's good to build yourself up, to know who you are, to have confidence in you, to have high self-esteem about yourself. Don't go through life with so low self-esteem, because once you do that, you make yourself a doormat to a man that is looking for his next meal ticket and his next come up. You have to be able to recognize the game. You have to be able to recognize that you're being played. You have to be willing to recognize that when a man leads you on forever and ever and ever and ever, he don't want to get married, he don't want to commit to a relationship, that's because he's looking for his next come up. That's because he's looking for something bigger and better. Why are you investing all of your time into a relationship that ultimately is going to end in breaking your heart and disappointing you? You want to be with somebody who considers you to be a prize. You want to be with somebody who respects you. You want to be with somebody who loves you and puts you on a pedestal. And if a man can walk away from a relationship with you and you know you have been everything that he needed you to be and more, if he could walk away from that and be enticed by a bigger booty or bigger tits, bigger smile, more sex, then he is going to get what he deserves and she is going to get what she deserves. So you just let them people, leave them, wish them all the best, wish them all, just wish them peace, love, joy, and happiness. Give them deuces and work on you. And work on you to the extent that you don't fall for the same thing. Don't build a bear. A man should come to you whole. Just like you should be whole for a man should come to you for whole. He should come to you knowing who he is as a man. He should come to you with an established relationship with God. He should come to you at a point in his life where he is through with the games and where he knows what he wants out of life, what he wants out of relationship. He should come to you where he's ready to build you up, lift you up, encourage you. He shouldn't need all the attention. If you got children or you want children in the future, you are supposed to raise up a child in the way that they should go. By the time you get your man, he should be raised up by his mama in the way that he should have went, and he should need no more raising up. So I just wanted to encourage you guys today. I wanted you to encourage women. Don't step on the toes of another woman, even if you've done it in the past. I think we've all done things that we regret in the past. But today is a new day to respect another woman, her relationship. Don't entice a man and be the reason that he leaves his relationship. If a man tells you all of this stuff about his relationship is not this and not that and not this, you wait for that man to put his money where his mouth is. You don't get involved with a man and say, oh, I'm waiting on him to leave his wife. No, if he told you that he's about to get a divorce, you tell him, well, when that divorce is finalized, sir, give me a call. Until then, I'm not going to engage in a relationship with you. I'm not going to be talking to you on the phone as though you're single and you're still married, because a pair of lips will tell you anything. A man will tell you one thing and he'll be telling his wife a whole nother thing at home. She will have no clue to the issues that he's telling you that he's having at home. So a pair of lips will tell you anything. So if a man tell you he's getting a divorce, fine. If you getting a divorce and I met you and you say you getting a divorce, then contact me after your divorce is final. We ain't starting nothing. You can't start a game in the middle of a play. You got to wait till the play is completed and over with to start the game. So don't be nobody's stepping stone to step up on your back to make sure he can secure something better before he leave his wife. Because believe me, the same way he used her will be the way that he used you. Some men are looking for something bigger and better, no matter how you might pride yourself in being that thing or that person that, oh, I'm better than her. I was a better come up for him than her. I'm a better mate for him than her. But the same way you think you're a better choice for him, in 10 years down the line, somebody gonna come along with more. I always say, when God created a pretty woman, he didn't stop with you. When God created a smart woman, he didn't stop with you. So it's going to always be someone prettier than you, someone smarter than you, someone finer than you, someone richer than you, someone better than you. So if that is the MO of a man, is to always look for the next best thing, then your season is coming. So you guys, let me know in the comments bar below what you think about this conversation. Have you ever been in a situation where you were the other woman, where you took a man from a woman, or you enticed a man to come with you? Have you ever been caught up in situations like that before? I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like I've never been caught up in situations like that before. I used to be young, dumb, and stupid, and I have been caught up in situations like that before. But life has taught me to be able to do unto others as I would have them do unto me. I wouldn't want nobody to be throwing themselves in front of my man, in front of my husband, and trying to entice him to be with them. So I'm going to carry myself in a manner around men, period, whether he's married or single. I'm going to carry myself around a man like a lady should. And I'm going to get to know someone long enough to know whether or not they are in a relationship. If a man is in a relationship with another woman, I don't even care if he's telling her he's friends or he's telling me they're friends. Tell him to bring her around. I had some very good advice from somebody before, and they said that you should always talk to the ex. So if that man is telling you that him and his wife don't get along, him and his wife is getting a divorce, why don't you ask him to set up a date with you and the wife to meet, that you want to confirm that with her? I bet you that'll shut him up real quick. He ain't gonna call you no more, girl. If you tell him you want to meet with the ex-wife, you want to meet with the ex-girlfriend, he ain't gonna call you no more. Or if you tell him to contact you once that relationship has been dissolved, he ain't gonna call you no more. because he was running game on you. And he got enough women out there that'll fall for the game. So because you are asking to do things the right way, he gonna move on to the next person that's gonna fall for that game. Have some class about yourself. Have some standards in your life. Because if you don't have standards for yourself, then the same way you're willing to walk over other people, you're going to end up being walked over. Your karma going to come back to you. So again, you guys, I just want to come with this quick conversation. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in today. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to leave lots of comments down below. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. Hit always, and be sure to come back for another video with tasty talks, and crap walks. Thanks for watching. Bye now.